Hi everyone, my name is Jason. Today I'll be taking you on the topic I titled The Difference Between the Mind of the Rich and the Mind of the Poor. But before I move forward, I will recommend the books for you on this topic. If you want to understand the difference between the mind of the rich and the mind of the poor, I will advise you to read a financial book called Rich Dad and Poor Dad, written by Robert Kiyosaki. But that is not where I'm going. You see, there is difference between the mind of the poor and the mind of the rich. In fact, that is their strength. Being a wealthy fellow, it is not because of your height, or for you to be successful in life, it is not because of where you are coming from. It is not because of your foundation. It is not because of your background. It is not because of the incident that happened to you. It is because of your mind. Everything starts and ends in your mind. So today I'm telling you 3 things that shows me the difference between the mind of the poor and the mind of the rich. So let us move forward now. Number 1, the rich people believe I create my life, while poor people believe life happens to me. I want you to know, if you are born to create wealth, you need to understand the steering wheel of your life is in your hand. You are the driving force. You are the driver. Nobody on this earth, even in heaven, is responsible for being wealthy of your life. And that is why I want you to know, rich people believe they are responsible for their success, while poor people believe lives happen to them. They believe it is by miracle. To be wealthy, it is by miracle. And that is why when you move closer to poor people, when they are talking about rich people, they have a different perspective. Some people will say, maybe it's food, maybe it's juju, they different kind of things. So, and that is it. And for you to know that truly you carry the mindset of the poor, there are 3 things that poor people always emphasize on. That is their mind. Number 1, they blame everybody, everything except them. They have somebody to blame. They blame their mother. They will blame their father. It is because my father did not train me. It is because I did not come from good background. They blame everything. Number 2, they justify. They quickly justify. That is it. Everybody they have a encounter with, they pick offense. They justify. And number 3, they complain. They complain. That is the mindset of poor people. I will use a story in the Bible. You see, when Egyptians are moving out, when Israelites are moving out of Egypt, because they are poor, they are slaves, the only thing God is saying about them is, your complaining is too much. You complain a lot, and that is the mind of poor people. They complain every time. They have someone to blame. They justify. So if you need to change your mind, those are the things you need to change. I'll go to the second thing now, for you to know the difference between the mind of the rich and the mind of the poor. So number 2, rich people play the money game to win, while poor people play the money game not to lose. You see, the mind of the rich tell them they need to play that game to win, while the mind of the rich is telling them, I must not lose, I must not lose, I must not lose. That is it. You need to know this life is even a risk. But let me start with this. Let's use football as an example. When people are playing football and the team that are trying to play defensive game, that means they are trying to make draw or to lose. That is it. You see, that is life for you. Everyone that has a good mindset needs to know there are some things you need to risk for you to win. If you want comfortability and you did not want to take risk, you did not want to lose some things in life, the chance for being rich is minimal. And that is it. The difference between their mind. The rich people play that money game to win, but poor people play money game to lose. Let me give you an example. Poor people save all their life earnings. The only thing they know is to save. They save in banks, they save in cooperative, they save in there's something we call ajo, contribution in our own local language. So they save. Even in their house, they believe, if I did not save it now, it will go. If I did not put it in somewhere now, it will go. Even there is some adage that teach us to just keep everything we have. That is the poor mindset. But when it gets to rich people, anytime they have something, the first thing they are thinking about is to invest. No, they are not spending, it's to invest. In fact, rich people don't spend, poor people always spend. That is it. Rich people spend their money on something that can bring return, while poor people love to spend money on something that can give them ego. That people will see and they will think they have arrived. That is their mindset. They play the money game to lose, while rich people play the money game to win. So I will go straight to number 3, the difference between the mind of the poor and the mind of the rich. Rich people think big, while poor people think small. You see, if you are somebody that you are rich, you will know your vision is your strength. How big your vision is what gives strength to what you are doing. And the reason why rich people always think big is because they are not afraid of failure. You see, failure is their friend. They fail every time and they accept failure. But poor people, they are scared of failure. Whenever they fail, they feel depressed. Depression comes when they fail, and they did not understand until you fail, you cannot have experience. Experience only comes when you fail. If you succeed, that is not experience. That is achievement. And achievement always has an expiry date. So it is from experience alone that you derive your strength. So why am I saying this? I'm just saying it. You need to think big. Don't think for yourself alone. Poor people think about their children and themselves. They think about only them. Selfishness is in their mind. So when they get something, the first thing they think about is what they can do for themselves. That is why our government think about themselves alone. Because of that poverty mindset, when they are going to office, their relatives, their siblings will tell them, when you are going down, if you get something, make sure you just put something down. There is an adage in our local language, think about one way or your mouth, something like that. They are trying to tell you, you need to secure your life now. You need to secure your house. You need to secure your this, secure that. Because poverty mindset tell you may not get this tomorrow. Eat everything now. Poverty mindset tell you are not meant to cater for everybody. You are meant to cater for yourself. Poverty mentality tells you are not Messiah. You cannot die for everybody. And that is it. That is poverty mindset. You see, rich people believe their strength is on their vision. And that is why in the Bible, Joseph emphasized on his vision. And that is what helps him in life. Your vision is your strength, is your power. And don't allow your vision to be minimal. Don't think small. Think big. Think big. Because by thinking big, you are building something for other people. You are generating for other people. You are building for other people. So those are the three things I have to say for being rich and being poor. I'll just come again for you to understand all the points I make earlier. I said number one, rich people, they believe that life is in their hand. To be prosper is in their hand. While poor people believe lives happen to them. And number two, rich people play the money game to win. While poor people play the money game to lose. They believe that they must not take risk. They believe when they take risk, they have assurance of losing. Then number three, rich people, they think big, while poor people think small. So thank you for listening to what I have to say today. If you have not followed this page, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I beg you to go on that red button now, press the subscribe button, and make sure you turn on the notification bell, because whenever I come like this to make a video like this, you will see those videos. Thank you once again. My name is Thank you. God bless you.